A couple more things before we go and before we check on the humidity in the other tank that we just put the cover on. You guys are going to be receiving with your covers a second set of trim. The reason for that is I was given different measurements, especially with the 40 and 50 gallon vivariums from everybody that I had spoken to. Some said 14 and a half, some said 14 and 3/4. I measured mine and it was a little over 14 and 3/4. So basically this is a thicker set of trim. I had to cut everything universal, so I cut it all at 14 and a half just to make sure that it fit inside of all the tanks. So if you have too much room between the screen cover border and the actual border on the custom cover, on the atmosphere cover, just simply take that off and then put the thicker cover on. Now the purpose of doing this as well is so that you guys can give me feedback and let me know which border gave you the best fit. What that's going to do is enable me to make more precise cuts on the material as I move forward, so that it can be more universal for everybody and that I can make sure that the proper fits are going out. And on top of that, which borders are going to be the best. Alright guys, that's pretty much about it. Beta testers, expect these probably by the end of the week. Like I said, just got to pack them up, get to UPS, and ship them out to you. I'm going to send you guys emails just to verify shipping addresses and things like that. So why don't we go ahead and I want to show you guys one more thing, and then we'll check on the humidity in the tank, and I think we're going to call it a day. So, alright, here we go guys. Sorry, I had to put the cover back on the big tank because the snakes are starting to come out, the lights went off, things like that, so I kind of had to get reset up. But moving right along here, basically, how are we going to keep the full covers on top of the tanks? How are we going to keep them from coming off? We have a little suction cup system here, believe it or not. Yep, I'm obsessed with suction cups, but it works very well. Basically, just drilled a little hole there. We tied this string in, and what we do is we just take a lot of tension. We just take and we pull the suction cup and stick it on there. These actually stay on better than any of those metal clips that go on the tank and everything like that, believe it or not. That's in my experience. And now because of the tension that's on there, the snake is not going to be able to lift that up and get out of there. I mean, you're going to need to really put about 20 pounds of pressure just to get it up to this lip, and it won't even go higher than that lip. If the cover is the same height as the tank, no possible way. No possible way at all. I mean, you just simply can't budge it at all because of the tension and the way that it's on there. So pretty sound idea, and I know that a Pac-Man frog is really not going to be able to lift this up and out of here, but I do feel it's part of my responsibility to at least include something to go onto the full covers, to ensure that the cover can stay onto the tank. Whether you use it or not is entirely up to you. But I do want to let you know, Bobby, I love my boa constrictor, that you will have 4, one hole here, one hole here, one hole here, one hole here, 4 suction cups, 4 strings, and you can use them or not. It's going to be entirely up to you.